Hey everybody, so I got the 54 back on the bench because it does have an issue. It runs fine, but the carb is a little funky. I noticed that when I first had it apart, that the throttle didn't seem to close completely. Like it's in perpetual high idle. And like if you screw in the idle adjustment, it does nothing. So I'm going to try and figure out what the frack is going on. Well, this ought to run good. I mean, new engine. Bring yours and see if you can see what I'm talking about here. This has a Tillotson HU carburetor on it, which it's not that I don't like them. Just let's. Okay, I'll show you what I'm dealing with here. Put some light on the issue too, maybe. Okay. So I'm going to tip it like that. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. It's a weird issue. I've never... gonna zoom in a bit. I'll put some light on. So, if you look... keep screwing this idle in. It really doesn't make contact. Well, it makes some at the end there, but I mean, actually, I don't think it's moving at all. But you see what I mean? The idle does nothing because the throttle will not fully close. Like I said, I've never really had to deal with something like that before. And it's not a simple matter of, well, I should be able to swap another carbon if I really want to, but I prefer not to. Because this homelite 2 also has the, well, it's a Solo, has the choke and the air filter assembly, which I'm not a big fan of, but whatever. My Steel or my Neotech MS81 clones like that too, so I don't think there's anything really wrong with it. Okay. Tripod's too close, it's hard to do things. Hopefully that's not going to spurt fuel at me. Probably will though. But let's hope it doesn't. Okay, it didn't. That's always a good thing. Okay. Stupid little other throttle rod. Like that setup is so weird, but I'm not going to worry about that. So okay. Just gotta move my chair back. Put that somewhere safe-ish. The air filter. Okay, so that's the carburetor. Tillotson HU. See what I mean? It's just not closing, and I gotta figure out why. Like that does nothing. Let's see if you guys get a better look if I screw this in. So might not make contact at all. It's hard to tell. If I keep, no, it'll bottom out before it'll make contact, so that's kind of weird. The other carb I had that might work for this, I don't know what it's from. I'm guessing it's from Poolin 41cc, which would not be ideal, because I got a lot of these that'll work, but they use a separate impulse line, which is no bueno. I mean, I could drill and put an impulse line in, I suppose, but I kind of don't want to do that. I shouldn't have to do that, especially, this right here is the only other carb that I might have that might work. Unless I go pull one off something else, which I don't know what would have. Type of carb I'm looking for, that's down there. But I mean, the linkage is different, but I'm sure it'd work because that's stage rod. This one had a primer on it. I really don't see why it wouldn't work, but there's obviously some differences. We'd have to pull the choke out. But yeah, I just want to... I don't know why it's not closing. Oops, what the hell am I doing? I'm gonna monkey with it. I kind of have a slight suspicion. I'm gonna try loosening off the center screw, and maybe this isn't where it should be. Just looking at the notches there. Maybe it's supposed to be turned a little counterclockwise. I'll bring you guys back if I figure it out. So yeah, I think this wasn't aligned right. The butterfly, someone had this thing like right apart, and that might have been the issue. It seems to be closing better, but the idle screw is still not catching, so I really don't know what the hell is going on here. I'd find a different carb. Finally running decent. Chasing the tune a bit, but I think that's because the carb is reused gaskets. Waiting for a proper kit, but and I think I'm going to switch this out to a 325 chain. Now that's 47 cc's.